Hi, it's Catherine here from Break Free with EFT, and today I wanted to talk about the stress of homeschooling your kids. So I know that a lot of us have not had to be in that situation before, and given the current restrictions around going to school, learning from home has been encouraged. So what happens when you are working from home or you're at home with kids all day? Maybe you have younger children as well as school-aged ones and you're trying to do it all. I've heard a lot from clients that I've been seeing recently about the expectations being put on them, and they're just crazy. So they're really expected to wear 10 million hats, and I think that parenthood at the best of times is quite the juggle. So this really takes it to the next level. So I want to show you a really quick way that you can actually help reduce that stress response and help the overwhelm and the frustration and everything else that you might be feeling. Maybe even it's a bit of fear too. I'm so glad that my daughter is still a year away from, my eldest is still a year away from school, because I would hate to have to teach her maths. So I can appreciate how much that this might bring up for people as well in terms of their own stresses around learning and teaching and being a good parent, housekeeper, earner, worker, everything as well. So there's so many things that we're trying to juggle right now, and it can send us into overwhelm. I'd like to help you through that right now. So I want you to think about the biggest stress around homeschooling your kids right now, and just hold the intention of what you want to work on specifically. We're going to use the words stress and overwhelm. So if that resonates with you, I want you to think about what specifically is stressing you out or overwhelming you about the prospect of homeschooling your children for the foreseeable future. And I want you to rate the intensity of that feeling out of 10. So how intense is it out of 10? And all you have to do is just tap with me and say what I say. So starting on the side of your hand, tuning into that feeling and just saying, even though I'm really stressed about homeschooling my children, and I'm so overwhelmed about all the things that I have to do, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I'm so stressed and overwhelmed about juggling so many roles, including a teacher, and I just don't know how I'm going to handle it all, I deeply and completely accept myself. All of this stress around homeschooling. I'm so overwhelmed by everything I have to do. All of this homeschooling stress. Maybe it's bringing up a bit of my stuff. I don't know how I'm going to fit everything into one day. All this overwhelm. I'm just trying to do my best. But what if that's not good enough? All these expectations on me. Part of me feels like a failure already. All this overwhelming stress. I'm worried about my kids. And I'm worried how I'm going to cope. All this overwhelming stress. Release and let it go now. I'm taking the pressure off myself. And I'm going to see this as an opportunity to connect with my children. If I can't do everything, that's okay. I choose to model self-care to them. And I'm doing that right now. I choose to feel calm and in control of the situation. And I know that whatever I'm doing is enough. And the most important thing is that we all feel safe and loved. It's safe for me to relax around this now. Okay, so taking a nice deep breath in and out. And just noticing where you sit again on that scale of 0 to 10 as to how intense that feeling of stress or overwhelm or worry might be. And also noticing the shifts that might take place in your body. Maybe you've had another idea as to how you can actually outsource some help or get some more support, or maybe it's just an absolute revelation that you don't have to have everything on your shoulders, or that you might be able to work through it differently. So I can totally appreciate everything that we're all under at the moment, but this is something that you can do that will help to bring down that stress response, because we can't be very good teachers when we're in stress because our prefrontal cortex shuts down as well. So this is a really good way to help switch it back on so that you can think more clearly, prioritize effectively, and you're not just spinning your wheels and stressing out. So if you'd like more information, I do private consults, and I also have some resources available via my website, so please feel free to reach out. And as always, happy tapping. Bye for now.